Hi, and welcome to the IUCX Tips for Success video. I'm Shauna Ansley, the Exhibitor Sponsor Manager for IUCX.
And I'm Eden Watson, the Engage 311 Manager.
Before we get started, I wanted to mention the Exhibitor portal. We referenced the portal numerous times throughout the video. If you need more information on how to utilize this tool, please check out our help center at IUCX.org. All right, let's get started with tip number one. Tip number one, how to stand out on the conference app. You can do this by adding your company logo, your virtual banner, your website link, your social media links, and any other content that you want to be seen on the conference app. This information will flow through the app that will go live about 10 days before conference begins. Our utility attendees will be looking at this app to see who they need to visit in the exhibit hall. So make sure that you stand out on the app.
Tip number 2, how to stay organized and use the Exhibitor portal to complete tasks. Here's a few tasks that we think are important. The first one is adding your booth staff. You will need to make sure that your booth staff is registered through the IUCX registration process first, then go into the portal and add them as the booth staff. This will allow attendees to connect with them directly when they are using the app. We think that it's really a great way for your booth staff to have visibility. Another task to make sure complete is submitting your exhibitor profile. In the exhibitor management tool, you'll find a task that takes you to an online form where you can select which products and services your company supplies.
You can also add your company profile and your products and services, and then that flows to the app as well, so that they can sort through those products and be able to find the vendor that they need to at the conference.
That's why it's important to complete that form.
Great.
Another task is ordering your third-party contractors. If you plan a live demo, you need to make sure and order extra electricity and Wi-Fi. Another is purchasing your lead capture licenses. Your portal admin will need to go in and purchase these licenses, and then your on-site team will need to make sure and know that they will download an app. And then this app supplies you with a camera that will scan the QR codes of the attendees, and then you will receive their name, their title, their company address, their phone number, important information to connect with them after the conference.
So Eden, they can't just use their regular phones to scan these badges, correct?
Correct. You have to have the lead capture app. We do have additional information about this on our IUCX.org website. We have gone through and made a scribe that takes you through ordering the licenses and also links to help you use this app on site.
Thanks, Eden. That's all great information. We're going to move on to our next tip, tip number 3, point of contact. That person is normally the person that registers the booth. So if you are that point of contact, Eden and I will be sending information throughout the year to that person, along with the attendee list that goes out 4 weeks and 2 weeks prior to conference. So please make sure, if you're the point of contact, to share that with the rest of your team, especially the on-site team. They will need to know that information to be able to be productive on-site and do exactly what they need to do. Point of contact is a very important person for us to utilize and make sure that that information is being given out from you to the team.
Leading us into tip 4, as Shauna stated, we have 3 separate attendee lists that will be sent out. The first one will be sent out 4 weeks prior to conference, the second 2 weeks prior to conference, and the third 2 weeks post-conference. These lists include the information of the attendee, their name, title, company, and company address. We set aside dedicated time in the hall for you to meet with your potential customers in a more quiet environment. These are our invite-only demos. You will need to make sure that whoever you're inviting is a registered attendee, and they do need to have proof of this invite. That's paper, text, or email.
Eden, I did want to mention that we do have security at the front of the hall. So they will need to show the security team that invitation. Also, it would probably be a great idea for you to come to the front of the hall and meet your customer there. That way they don't have to try to locate you in the hall.
And this time is Wednesday and Thursday, 9:15 to 11:15.
Yes, it's a great quiet time for you guys to be able to meet with your potential customer and have quiet times for conversations and demos so that you're not being interrupted by other attendees at the conference. Tip number 5. All exhibitor booth staff must be registered conference attendees. However, with this conference registration, your attendee can go to the workshop sessions, the general sessions. They can go to breakfast and lunch on Wednesday and Thursday and attend all the IUCX networking events. Make sure you take advantage of this opportunity. Send your booth staff members to the workshop sessions. If your company sells billing and payment software, have one of your booth staff members attend one of those sessions. This is a great way to network with utility attendees. These people are there to seek out solutions for your companies. This is a great way to connect with them.
Leading into tip number 6. Sean and I wanted to share with you from our experience how vendors have successfully engaged with our attendees. Some ways to do that is to have interactive things, live demos, or hands-on experiences that your attendees can do with you. Another is fun games, trivia, something to draw them in. You can also have giveaways that are unique, not candy or pens, something that's memorable and they can take back to their place of work.
And I also wanted to mention that we do an exhibit hall door prize giveaway. You can participate in this by coming up with something fun to give away at your booth. Just make sure that I know on Thursday by 10 a.m. who won the prize and what the prize is so that we can display that on our monitors at the front and the back of the hall.
Another way is to provide food and entertainment. If you'd like to provide food, you just need to make sure to get that approved by the event manager and also order through the convention center. And with entertainment, also getting it approved.
Yeah, so you can bring entertainment to the show. You can bring an artist or maybe a magician or whatever's unique to your booth. But just make sure that we know what that is so that it's not overlapping with another person's sponsorship. Also, we register those people for you for free, so they will need a name badge to be able to get into the conference. Just make sure we know who they are and what company they're with so that we can register them and make sure that they have a name tag when they show up to the show. So tip number 7, make sure you know what's provided for your booth when you come to the show. So for the conference, the 10 by 10 and 10 by 20 do come with pop and drape and carpet. The larger booths do not come with carpet. They're island booths and they do not provide pop and drape or carpet with those areas.
And for Engage 311, we have different options. So if you'd like to receive that information, you can visit the website and look in the prospectus or contact me directly.
Yes, also with the conference, that information is on the website and in the prospectus as well. However, if you do forget to bring something like a table or a chair or extra chair that you might need, our on-site designer is there to assist you.
And that leads us into tip 8. Our on-site designer is Shephard Exposition Services, and you will receive a link that is to the Exhibitor Pro Kit that has all the information on those third-party contractors, a quick fact sheet that gives you deadlines and opportunities to purchase additional items. Information about shipping will also be in the Exhibitor Pro Kit. You have options on how to get your items to the convention center. The first is to ship directly to the Shephard warehouse. That option puts your booth items in your booth before you arrive. The other option is to ship directly to the convention center.
However, if you do ship directly to the show, make sure you do not ship those items until the Sunday before the show begins. If you do ship before Sunday, your items might be rejected by the convention center, and tracking those down are not easy to do. So make sure the Sunday before the show is as soon as that they can get to the convention center.
And that way your items are ready when setup begins on Sunday at 1 p.m. for the IUCX Hall and Monday at 1 p.m. for the Engage Hall. You will need to make sure that your setup and teardown team do have IND badges. They can receive those from the security at the exhibit hall entrance.
Exactly. So the ID badges that you sign in for, we do want to make sure we know who is in the hall. It's for your protection and ours. It's very important for us to make sure that we know who's in the hall. So if anything comes up missing or anything like that, we know who's been in there.
And teardown begins on Thursday at 4:30 for both events.
Teardown from the exhibit hall will continue to a Friday morning from 8 to 10. Okay, so that leads us into tip number 9. If you have items that you do not want to ship back, due to cost. You can donate those items through IUCX to a local charity that we work with. If it's a couch, a chair, a table, or TV, just let us know what items you're going to be donating. Let Ian and I know those items and what booth space you're in. Then you can just leave those items in your booth space Thursday after 4:30 or early Friday morning, and IUCX team will come by and pick up that and make sure that it's donated to our local charity.
This leads us to our final tip, completing the Exhibitor Survey on site. This helps Shauna and I help improve your experience year to year with your feedback. You will receive a QR code on Thursday that leads you to this survey. We would greatly appreciate your feedback, and we will use it, and it will help both of us.
Yeah, it's a quick survey. It's just a few questions, and we really appreciate your input. You guys are vital to our company and how successful our show is, so please make sure you fill out that survey for us. So that's our final tip. We're so excited that you guys were able to attend this video. We hope it was useful to you. Eden and I are here. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. And we're excited to see you in Tampa, Florida. Thank you again, and have a great day.